Find yourself a quiet space where you can sit and be comfortable and be undisturbed for the next few minutes. See if you can give yourself permission to be in the moment, trying to let go of thoughts about what you've been doing earlier today or in the last few days. Also remind yourself to stay in the moment and try not to be planning ahead and thinking about the next thing. Our minds do tend to wander and jump about, so when you notice this is happening, be kind to yourself, but just gently remind yourself to be in this moment. And all you need to do is sit, be still, and start to focus on your breathing. But first just focus on the space around you. See if you can be aware of sounds that you can hear in the room. Can you hear any sounds outside of the room? Let your attention go to the sound furthest away. And then draw your focus nearer and see if you can hear any smaller sounds inside the room. You may be able to hear a clock ticking. You may be able to hear your own breath as you start to notice the sound of your breathing in and breathing out. Have a moment just to notice your physical body. Notice the shape of your body as you sit in the chair or lie down on your bed or on the floor. Notice your feet making contact with the floor. Notice which is the warmest part of your body. And notice the skin. Any areas of the body that feel cooler where it's exposed to the air. See if you can notice any tension that you're holding on to. Is there any areas of your body that feel tight or tense? Without trying to change that, just be aware of that tension. And then as you breathe in and breathe out, see if you can let go of any of that tension with your next breath out. Breathing in and out. Start to be aware of the movement of the air in your nostrils. Each time you breathe in, be aware that you're breathing in, and notice each time your body breathes out. Trace the movement of the air as it flows in and flows back out again through your nostrils. Notice that the air that you breathe in is cool, and the air that you breathe out is warmer. Breathing in the cool air and letting go of the air that's been warmed and moistened by your body. Start to notice the movement now of your body as you breathe in and breathe out. Although you're still, there's movement in your chest as your lungs fill and empty. Your chest rises and falls with each breath in and out. Still noticing each breath in and out. Notice the movement of your abdomen, your tummy rising and falling with each breath. There's no need to hold the breath any longer that feels comfortable. Whether you're breathing quickly or slowly, it doesn't matter. Just be aware of each breath in and each breath out. Starting to notice that with each breath in, the cool air flowing through your nostrils, filling your lungs, is helping you to feel calm and still. Breathing in a feeling of stillness. And with each breath out, it's an opportunity to let go. Each breath out is a chance to let go of tension the body might have been holding on to. Breathing in a feeling of being calm and still. Letting go of tension with each breath out. Enjoy the feeling of knowing that this is all you have to do in this moment. Breathe in and breathe out. You may notice that your mind has wandered, and if it has, just gently bring it back to this breath, breathing in and breathing out. If your mind is busy, just notice that you have a busy mind today, and without judging, notice whether your thoughts are about things that have already happened, or whether you have a tendency to plan what's going to be happening next. Notice that process, and then as soon as you can, bring yourself back into this moment, this breath, breathing in and breathing out. Each breath in an opportunity to be still. Each breath out a chance to let go. Noticing the air that you breathe in is cool. And with each breath out, letting go. You might start to notice the tiny spaces between the breath in and the breath out. These are the times when you don't need to do anything, you don't even need to breathe. Just a tiny space. It might even be a second or less than a second when you've breathed in before you need to let go again. And when you've emptied the breath, there might be a tiny space before you need to take your next breath in. And just enjoy these spaces when you don't have to do anything. Breathing in and breathing out. Letting go with each breath out. Remembering that this is something that you can do anytime you need to. You only need a few minutes and a quiet moment. Start to be aware again of the shape of your body, sitting in the chair, lying. Be aware of where your toes are. Be aware of your hands. Be aware of the solidity of your body. Notice sounds that you can hear. And when you're ready to, make tiny movements in your toes. Just very gently wriggle your toes. Keeping your eyes closed. And starting to make tiny movements of your fingers. You might want to give your shoulders a little bit of a lift and a shrug round. And maybe move your head side to side, and then making any bigger stretches or adjustments. When you're ready to, let your eyes open.